Today is the kickoff of the Summer in Washington program. We're at the home of Lois Romano and Sven Holmes. Sven was a Harvard grad in 1973 and Lois was an IOP fellow in 2008. And so for the past, I think it's now been 4 summers, they've hosted at their home in Georgetown this kickoff. We've got a pool. Actually, a couple students jumped in willingly. We've had perfect picnic food, hot dogs, chips, hamburgers, veggie burgers. It's been a great day. Summer in Washington is the IOP's 3rd semester. It's an opportunity for interns or just residents of Washington or Harvard students to have fun with their classmates, and folks from Harvard. So events like this, but also we view it as a learning opportunity. So there's opportunities to go hear from some elected officials, people in journalism, other people who live and work in Washington to learn what they do.
So my job is to coordinate all of this. So working with IOP staff and the wonderful and amazing Marilee to plan the events, to inform students about the events, to get people out to our events, and really to solicit the events as well. And of course, always the most important role, provide the food.
We're all here in separate internships, doing work individually, and then Summer in Washington brings all the interns together to come to houses like this, go to events, speak with politicians, visit museums, all types of cool stuff that connects to Harvard interns in the city.
Yeah, and it's a really good way to get connected with the city just because I've never been to DC before personally, and just having this program here and all these people who have been here before and have done internships here in past years and getting to know them and getting to know their experiences and getting their advice is really awesome. So I'm working at No Labels. It's this political startup that's dedicated to fixing Congress. And it's a really amazing startup. I'm really glad I did it.
And I'm working at the RNC Communications office, so I deal with press messaging for the party. It's a very exciting time to be working there with all the changes going on. Outside of work, obviously, the city's pretty rich with museums and monuments, obviously, so I'd like to visit all of those, but I'd also just like to meet new people, hang out with old friends from Harvard, and have a good time.
Definitely want to go to a Nats game before I leave here. There's just so many cool sights and things to see in DC that I've grown up reading about in textbooks, and being here for the first time, it's awesome to actually see these places in person. It's definitely a lot of walking around and just visiting cool places.
I heard someone say something kind of interesting yesterday. I asked someone what their favorite part of the city was, kind of expecting the buildings or the restaurants or the bars, whatever. And they said it was that it was the people, because everyone living in DC, unless they were born here or something, everyone coming to this city wants to change the world, and they believe that they can change the world.
For anybody who's a Harvard student, who has a summer experience, whether it's an internship or even research, really get to know the folks you work with and work for to develop a strong relationship. Hopefully it's a friendship, it's something that can last, and keep in communication. You never know when that person's going to need you or vice versa, maybe to get a job or a reference or just give some advice, or when you're of age, go have a beer and kind of catch up. But those relationships, they can start now in the summertime, and they can be really beneficial and rewarding in the future.